My name is Ranjan M. Lumbang. This is my daily devotion for today. This is based upon the daily devotions or 365 daily devotions series ni Pastor Russell Ocampo. Kaya yung topic natin ngayon is setting healthy boundaries. So, yung verse natin is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23 to 27. So, from the New International Version. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity, keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the path for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left, and keep your foot from evil. Ayan. Let's move on to the first topic na enumerate sa atin or first teaching na enumerate sa atin para sa atin ni Pastor Russell Ocampo. I'll be focusing on main points. So the human heart is the originator of sin. Kagaya ng past topics natin, alam na natin yung the heart is a mega factory for sin. So hindi lang siya mega factory for sin, isa rin siyang galing kay John Calvin, the human heart is also an idol factory. So other than origin point siya ng sin, kung saan man nagpo-produce ng sin, siya rin ay isang idol factory kung saan, ano ba yung idol factory? What is our context of what is idol factory? Ito yung idols, kasing context na ito, it's not like yung kagaya noon, yung pagans, mga Diyos-Diyosan, no. Yung mga idols po na ito yung mga ginagamit natin pamalit sa Diyos. Could be money, could be addictions, madami yan. Basta in situations where we choose to devote ourselves instead of to God. So parang, imbis na gagawin mo yung tama, dinevote mo yung sarili mo sa kasalanan para makakuha ng pera. Parang ganun. We choose to switch yung mga ganun. We choose to switch sin for God. We choose to switch those things for God. So it could be addictions, could be games, madami yan. And we should guard our heart. Kasi we can't blame others nga pala. Kaya ng mga other topics natin, we cannot blame others, our family, yung situation for our actions. Sa law pa lang ganun na. So kung ano man yung nasa puso mo, at kung ano man yung naging decision mo, sa'yo yan accountable. Kaya sa mga past topics natin. And not only that, we should guard our hearts kasi dito nang gagaling at yung origin point nga, di ba? Kasi kung ano man nasa loob mo, ano nasa puso mo, yun rin yung lalabas. In a quick sense, kung yung nasa loob ng puso mo mali or masama, yun rin lalabas. Kung sa puso mo mabuti, yun rin lalabas. Kagaya ng, kasi kung mabuti yan, magmamanifest yan into words, or kung masama yan, magmamanifest yan into words, magmumura. Kung pwede magmanifest into actions, into behaviors, into plans. So, kung ano man yung laman ng puso mo, yun rin yung magiging plano mo, yun rin magiging action mo, yun rin magiging behavior mo. In that sense, the heart is the originator of sin, so we have to guard it. In that sense, na hindi tayo matatempt na gumawa ng kasalanan. Kasi as soon as naramdaman natin ng puso natin yun, or na-set ng puso natin yung destination natin, lahat ng action natin, ang sunod yun, na galing sa puso, ay definitely either magiging masama or mabuti. Okay, moving on. The mouth and eyes and feet must have healthy boundaries. So let's base upon the verse muna. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil. So yan. Yung mga three main points dyan are our mouth, eyes, and feet must have boundaries. Yung mga boundary na to, kagaya sa perversity, we keep corrupt talk from our mouth, hindi lang po ito malang mga kasalanan lamang. Madami paraan na gumawa ng perverse talk or corrupt talk. Could be green-minded speech. Madami yan. Could also be slander, could be gossip. Madaming ways to have corrupt talk. Could also be planning para gumawa ng kasalanan. Corrupt talk rin yan. So, keep this boundary for your mouth. So, next is yung eyes. So, yung eyes natin, di ba? Kagaya na sinasabi ko sa noon, ito yung main sense na ginagamit natin majority of the time. So, yung eyes natin, pag-iisipan nyo, kung ano yung tinitignan yung bagay, di naman galing dun yung kasalanan. Yung bagay na yun, kung kahit maganda yun, magandang bag, magandang brand, magandang kotse, hindi nang gagaling dun yung kasalanan, kundi sa puso mo. And with your eyes, pag nakita mo yun, mag-register yun sa utak mo, pupunta sa puso mo, at yun dun mo ma-register yung naramdaman mo ng pagnanasa, yung gusto mong kunin yung bagay na yun, yung madadala ka na lang sa kasalanan. Kumbaga, nakita mo, nagkaroon ka ng plano na pwede mong kunin yung pera or kunin yung yung item na yun na nasa mata, na nakita mo, yun. So, guard your eyes. Yung isa rin kung naintindihan dun is, pag nakita mo yung isang bagay, di ba, pag lumingon ka ng papaliwa, medyo mangangalay ka. Eventually, i-adjust mo yung katawan mo. And syempre, pag in-adjust mo yung katawan mo, sasabay rin yung paa mo para kumbaga, nandun na yung direction mo. Papunta dun sa kasalanan. So, do not look at bars, do not look at addictions, do not look at games, do not look at smoking. Kumbaga. Kasi, pag nakita na ng mata mo, definitely, eventually, mangangalay ka. Either pipiliin mong i-diretso yung ulo mo, or either isasabay mo na yung katawan mo. Yun yung nakuha ko dun. Yung fit naman dun is, other than walking towards sin, going toward the direction of sin, do not put yourself in a situation or place where yung sin, na hindi mo maiiwasan na mabigay sa tukso. Bigla, hindi mo maiiwasan na matukso. So, wag ka pumunta sa bar, kasi isipin mo na hindi ka iinom. Mahirap yun. Huwag ka pumunta sa home shop na isipin mo, hindi ako maglalaro ng matagal. Huwag ka pumunta sa vape shop na isipin mo, hindi ako mag-vape. Mahirap yun. You're giving yourself a harder time to do that. Next is, the person with clear boundaries will prosper. Kaya natin, yung mga boundaries po kasi na ito, yung mga binibigay niyo sa sariling mga boundaries kagaya ng, I will not drink before going to school. I will not drink bago mag-exam. Mga ganun. I will review pag may exam. Ito yung mga boundaries na binibigay natin sa sarili natin na healthy. So may if we are able to keep our foundations, yung in the Bible na boundaries na yun, sasabay na rin, may nadamay-damay nga, sasabay na rin yung mga work ethics natin, relationships natin na boundaries, studies. So ito yung mga principles natin. And when you have strong principles, yun, sunod-sunod na yun. Yeah. So now, to the application. Basic lang naman to. So, it explains itself na kasi. I will not entertain evil thoughts in my heart. Kagaya ng mga past topics natin, do not give an inch to sin, do not give an inch to Satan, do not entertain. Kasi pag nagbigay ka ng territory, you give territory, lalaki yan ng lalaki. Kasi isipin mo, nagde-devote ka ng isang area para kay Satanas. So, yun naman, parang ang weird do. So, if you look at it that way, do not entertain sin and do not give it territory. The more you entertain it in your thoughts, the more nalalaki yan, eventually magiging action na yan, magiging plano na yan, magiging kasalanan. So, number 2 naman, I will not speak perversely or engage in corrupt talk. Sa akin, mahirap po yan kahit yung application ko yan. So, it's not only lies, no? Kung yung speech ko medyo, kung may mga kakilala sa akin, medyo rough yung speech ko talaga. Very direct ako, very blunt ako. So, kasama na rin yun dun. So, do not think only lies yan. Kasama na din yung slander, yung green-minded speech, yung mga nakakasakit na salita. Yan, yung gossip, madami. So, yung chismis, madami yan. But there's a lot of perverse talk. So, iwasan yan. These are basically yung mga simple boundaries na makakatulong sa atin. Ito yung application. So, I will fix my eyes on Jesus and avoid exposing myself to temptation. So, setting boundaries. You know? So, yung mga boundaries na to, yung mga boundaries na sinet natin, gagaya, naalala ko sa topic na isang core member na parang nakatapahoho ka, focus on one thing. Kasi pag nakatingin ka na sa iba, nakafocus ka na doon. So, through focusing on Jesus, yung paano yung magiging strategy natin, kailangan natin mag-flee from sin. Yan. Kasi pag di mo na kaya, gamitin mo na yung fire exit, kumbaga. So, mga practical boundaries lang naman. Huwag naman sabihin na, I will never sin. Malabo yan. Yung mga practical boundaries na, I will not go into a bar. Yun, practical yan. So, yung mga boundaries na kaya mo mag-focus kay Jesus, and you're giving yourself a better time, an easier time to not fall into temptation. Mga practical boundaries naman. Discussion naman tayo. What boundaries do you set to prevent sin and temptation from overcoming you? So, ako at least, sinitry ko mag-set ng alarm para kasi mahirap rin, may mga types of sin na parang kasama na doon yung laziness kasi medyo sometimes lazy ka naman. So, yung ginagawa ko, nagsiset ako ng alarm mga 1 hour 30 minutes para pag nag-alarm yun, may gagawin na ako. Either magagawin ko na yung works ko or magde-devotion ako. Yun yung ginagawa ko at the moment, na boundary na nasa isip ko. Pero I think it's very good boundary naman, or set boundary. Kasi meron ako nasusunod na time management. Nagkakaroon ako ng urgency. Kumbaga, everything that I'm doing must stop. Focus muna. So, that's all. Thank you and mabuhay.